So, good morning, students. Today we are going to analyze lesson number 5, that is forms of market. In this particular chapter, first we will understand what is market in the introduction part, then definition of market given by the French economist, its feature, classification of market on the basis of place, time, and competition. Okay, in detail, we are going to study each and every concept. This chapter is also important from the examination point of view. Mainly, they will be asking you all questions related to perfect competition and imperfect competition. While you are attempting this question, you have to definitely write introduction and definition of market. Okay. So first moving on towards the introduction part in common language. As you all already replied me in the chat box, what is the meaning of market? Some of you all said distribution of goods. Some of you all said market is a place where two parties can gather to exchange goods. Some of you all said buying and selling is practiced. Some said money. Some said bargaining. So in basically in common language, market is meant a place where commodities are bought and sold at retail or wholesale price. For example, if you just move out of your home, if a vegetable vendor is selling a particular, you have a number of vegetable vendors are there and they are selling some product. That means that place is a market according to us. But or else we also call it as fish market, vegetable market, flower market, where a typical type of we call it as market, but it is not true from the economics point of view. Thus, a market is a place thought to be a place consisting of number of big and small shop, stalls, even hawker selling various types of goods. So, market is generally understood as particular place or locality where goods are sold and purchased. But in economics, market refers to an arrangement. What market refers? It refers to an arrangement. It refers to an arrangement through which buyers and sellers come in contact with each other, directly or indirectly. An exchange of goods and services takes place among them. So what exactly market means from economics point of view? It doesn't mean a particular place where actually buyers and seller come and meet and they do the buying and selling activity. It means that whenever it is just an arrangement, market, the term market is just an arrangement from which buyers and sellers come in contact. It might be online apps we are having, online networks we are having. So from there also a number of sellers are selling their product and number of buyers are buying product online. So does it mean market? Yes, it means market, because from that particular platform people are purchasing and people are selling. So market is basically not a place. It is just an arrangement. It is an arrangement from where a buyer can purchase and from where a seller can sell their product. So in short, it means that from the existence of market, buyers and sellers need not personally meet each other at a particular place. They may contact each other by means such as telephone, online apps, middlemen. Okay, we have people at home who will go to the market and purchase product for us. We are not going directly, right? So middlemen. Thus the term market is used in economics in a specialized sense. It does not refer only to a fixed location. Okay, we'll move ahead now, that is definition of market. According to the Augustin Cournot, he is a French economist. He is a French economist. French economist means this person is belonging from the France. He defines market as economists understand the term market, not any particular marketplace, not any particular marketplace in which things are bought and sold, but the whole of any region in which buyer and seller are in such a close contact with each other that the price of the same good tend to be equality easily and quickly. So basically from this particular definition that is given by Augustin Cournot, who is a French economist, he has told us three important terms, three important key points are there in its definition. First is telling that economics, according to the economics, the term market is not a particular marketplace. Okay, a market may be a region, which can be a district, state, country, or even the whole world, or even the whole of any region, whole world, from which a buyer and seller are in close contact with one another, are in close contact with one another. So from which buyer and seller are drawn not only at a particular place from where they assemble. There must be a business dealing among the dealers, that is the buyer and the seller. They must be in touch with one another so that they are aware of the price offered or accepted by other buyer and seller. Now you just I just told you a few minutes back one example of the individual seller in our locality selling one particular product. But if that particular person is not in contact with other seller, will he get the knowledge of the market? Will he get the knowledge of the market? What price? No, exactly no. So what here economist is telling us, that the buyer and seller should be in close contact with one another. Buyer and buyer both should be in contact with each other, as well as seller and buyer also should be in contact with each other, so they are having the perfect knowledge about the market, at what price a particular product is been demanded or is been sold. Okay, see over here the last sentence. Equality. The word equality means what? That all the sellers selling identical or homogeneous product should have the same price. Same price must rule for the same thing at the same time. So the three main key points, did you all understood? The next point is the main key. Okay, market is a network. Market is a network, is a system of dealing between potential buyer. Potential means able buyer, capable, rational, and potential seller. Potential seller means what? In demand, we already studied the definition. When a buyer will demand, when he's willing, when he's having desire, when he's having ability. Potential seller when he's able to sell, when he agrees to sell a particular product at a particular price. That is why they have used one word, that is potential. So market is a system where dealing between potential buyer and potential seller take place. At any point of time, market will exist. Now they told us that in 5 situations market will exist, where we have buyers and sellers, where we have buyers and sellers, buyers purchasing the product, sellers selling the product. A product or services to be brought or sold. Now, what they have told in the second part, they have told about the product. They have told about the product. Okay, about the product. If a product is only not there in the market, what will the seller do? Will he be able to sell the product? Definitely not. Will the buyer will be able to buy the product? No. So importance of product they have told over here, and importance of services as well. Services means like doctor, teachers who render their service, okay, to be bought and sold. Next, the important thing they have told about the price. Now we have buyer who is willing to purchase, we have seller who is ready to sell, we have product, we have services. But if price is not fixed, then what will happen? Buyer will take at the free of cost and seller will be in loss, right? So price of the product also should be there. The fourth important thing they have told, that close contact between buyer and seller. A buyer and seller should be there in contact. It's not necessary physical contact, might be telephonic contact, might be through any application. Okay, knowledge about the market. Next important thing they have told, that person, whether is a buyer, she is a buyer, or whether they are a seller, they should have a perfect knowledge about the market. They should have awareness about the market. That means about the price, about the quality, about the quantity, about the current trends, about the current fashion, about the market condition. So if they are having knowledge, they can give the proper amount to the front person, and they can charge a proper amount. So basically, market is there when we have buyers and sellers selling a product at a particular price, having a contact with each other, and having a proper and appropriate knowledge about the market. Moving ahead is the classification of market. Now, classification of market is there on the basis of place, on the basis of time, and on the basis of competition. In place, we have three things. First is local market, national market, and international market. Time is divided into four. That one, first one is very short period, long period, very long period. And competition of market is divided into two main parts: perfect competition, imperfect competition. Imperfect competition is divided into three main parts. There is monopoly, oligopoly, and monopolistic competition. Now we will be studying each and every factor in detail. What is local market? Can you all tell me what is the local market in the chat box? As you have answered it correctly, some of you all. So basically, local market is a market in which sellers sell customers. Okay, sellers sell and customers buy a product in the region or area in which it is produced. Best example of local market is the perishable product. Yes, is a perishable product. Why perishable product? Now, for example, for perishable products like milk, meat, fish, and this local market is usually set up by the small scale vendors, small scale firms who cannot afford to transport their product from one place to another, or who cannot bear the cost. This is the one reason you can say. It is common for the sale of fresh and locally sourced product. Now, in our local area, we have local vegetable sellers. Okay, we have milk and dairy products who are selling. Or I'll go to Badlapur and I'll purchase from there. No, definitely not. The products, perishable product, are available near my area. I'll go to the nearby area or shop and I will be purchasing it. Now, local market is a market in which sellers sell and customers buy a product in the region or area in which it is produced. For example, now we will take example of Gujarat. In Gujarat, we have Surat city. In Surat city, they are producing diamond. Okay, so what they will do, they the local seller, the small seller or small dealers of diamond, what they will do, they will purchase diamond and they will be selling in their Surat area only, in their area itself, Surat city only. Okay, okay, best example is of perishable product. Even second example we can take of restaurant. Restaurant is located near my house. I'm going to the restaurant. I'm having the delicious food. Restaurant is rendering service. They are giving me service. They are providing me with food, whatever I want. What I am doing, I am paying them. I am a customer of them. Okay. Second example, we can take example of store, shops. Local shops that are available near a house, who are selling biscuits, who are selling soap. Okay, so what this is called as local market. Even we can take few examples like local drink, who are producing and who are selling in our area only. Papad also we can take example. Okay, we have homemade papads who are people who are making homemade papads and they are selling in their area, their building. So what is this? This is a local market. About the national market. National market is a domestic market in a given country. Each national market is governed by the regulation of its own country. Now, our whatever goods have been sold within India is called as national market. Suppose I am the seller. We will take example of geographical area. Yes, within the given geographical area, you can say that is India. We can take the same example of diamond. I've taken diamond. Now here in the local market there was small scale firm or small scale local seller. Now they are purchasing from large firm or big dealers. So what this big dealer will do, they will be supplying diamond. Big dealer from Surat, they will be supplying the diamond in all over India. For example, Mumbai, for example, Kerala, from wherever they are getting orders of. Okay, so national market, we can take example of durable goods, large scale producer who can reach, who have their branches in many of the different places of India. For example, we can take over your television. Okay, television. We can take example of rice from food. We can take example of coffee. We can take example of mobile phones. Okay, so what government do? Government does not allow them to trade outside the country, basically without license. If they have got license, they can. But if they have not got license, then they have authority to sell their product or sell their commodity within the national territory. Okay, we can even take example of cloth. We can even take example of fabrics. Okay, iron, steel. Okay, uh, local market means what? They are selling in the local area. National market means what? They are capturing the markets from all over India. Okay, like I told you the example of diamond. Is the concept clear? Now, international market. Now, what is international market? International market is a worldwide market in which buyers and sellers trade in goods and services across the national border. Now, I, as a producer of diamond from Surat, selling my product within India is the national market. Now, that diamond I'm going to sell to foreign country people. Okay, that is called as international market. Now we have international market for in India. We have for diamonds, definitely, oils, petroleum, jewelry, medications, iron, steel, cloth. These are the few examples where we Indians export a product to other country, where we sell a product and buyers out, they are waiting over there for our product. Okay, even spices we can take example of food if you want to take. So is the thing clear? The next part is about on the basis of time. Now first we think of the time, then what thing arises in our mind? Time is related to the clock. Chalo 9 o'clock hua, 10 o'clock hua, 1 saal hua, 2 saal hua. But no, over here time means, the word time means over here period. Period means what? Till what duration? Duration on the basis of time doesn't mean a clock time. It means a period. It means a duration. Okay. So what we are going to study mainly over here, that first I will tell you. Now it means only division on time is based on extent of adjustability of supply. adjustability of supply of a commodity for a given change in demand. Before moving towards in detailing, I will give you one example over here, short and sweet example. Suppose now in this current situation, I am a seller of XYZ product of commodity A. If my product's demand has increased in the market, can I increase the supply in very short period? Can I? If yes, then write yes. If no, then write no. I am the seller of XYZ product. Suddenly demand for my product increased. So suddenly can I increase the supply? Suddenly can I increase the supply? No. It will take time. So what is there in this particular part? How much a supplier will be able to adjust his supply on the basis of changes in demand. कितने हद तक हम लोग एक सेलर अपना सप्लाई एडजस्ट कर सकता है डिमांड के चेंज होने पे, वो हम पढ़ेंगे अभी. There are 4 different types. First is very short period. Very short period over here, one example we will take of जो चीजें जल्दी खराब होती है. For example, flour, fruits, milk and milk product, meat, fish. एग्जाम्पल नहीं दिया है टेक्स्ट बुक में, इसलिए ध्यान से सुनो. हाँ, वेरी शॉर्ट पीरियड में अभी हम लोग फ्रूट्स, फ्लावर है हमारे पास, डिमांड बढ़ गया, हमारे एरिया में बहुत बड़ा फंक्शन है और उनको फ्लावर का डेकोरेशन करना है. तो क्या हम लोग फ्लावर का प्रोडक्शन और सप्लाई दोनों बढ़ा सकते हैं एकदम कम टाइम में? पॉसिबल है? पॉसिबल है? आज ही फंक्शन है, नहीं पॉसिबल है. तो इसके लिए पेरिशेबल प्रोडक्ट के लिए क्या होता है? प्री ऑर्डर्स होते हैं. तो वेरी शॉर्ट पीरियड इज अ पीरियड इन विच सप्लाई इज फिक्स्ड. सप्लाई इज फिक्स्ड. प्राइस इज डिटरमाइंड बाय डिमांड. प्राइस इज डिटरमाइंड बाय demand. The time period is of few days. The time period is of few days or weeks in which supply of a commodity cannot be increased. अभी तुम लोग को 3 चीज इसमें ध्यान में रखनी है. एक तो ये पेरिशेबल प्रोडक्ट के लिए अप्लाई होता है. दूसरा, इसका सप्लाई हम लोग कभी भी इंक्रीज नहीं कर सकते हैं. सप्लाई इज इनइलास्टिक. वी कैन नॉट इंक्रीज द सप्लाई. थर्ड थिंग ये लोग ने बोला है, प्राइस डिटरमाइन होता है डिमांड से. मैं बताती हूँ क्यों. अभी डिमांड हमारा, फॉर एग्जाम्पल डिमांड इज मोर. सेलर के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बोलो, मुझे प्राइस क्या रखेगा सेलर? कम रखेगा कि ज्यादा रखेगा? चैट बॉक्स में आंसर करो. What will be the price? Price will be more. Exactly correct. And supply, as I already told you, is inelastic. It cannot increase, it cannot decrease. So that is why, depending upon the demand, price changes. Price is fixed by the seller. Next example we can take over here. If suppose demand is less, price will also be less because the supplier want to clear their stock, want to clear their product, because their product are perishable. If they will keep it as a stock, then the product will get spoiled. They will face loss. Very short period. First thing, supply cannot be adjusted. Cannot be adjusted. And second important thing is that price is based completely on the demand. Now we will move towards the next part, that is the short period. Short period is a period of less than 1 year. Less than 1 year. That means 12 months, 11 months, 6 months, 5 months, whatever you want to take, you can take. In this period, firm can only make adjustment inputs in labor. Labor is a variable factor. Suppose my product's demand increases in the market. What I will do? I will hire more and more labor. I will hire more and more labor, increase my production and supply the product in the market. समझा आप लोग को? शॉर्ट पीरियड में, शॉर्ट पीरियड मतलब क्या? लेस देन 1 year. फर्स्ट थिंग. सेकेंड थिंग, हम लोग इसमें एडजस्टमेंट, सेलर इसमें एडजस्टमेंट कर सकता है, बट ओनली एक ही फैक्टर में एडजस्टमेंट कर सकता है, दैट इज लेबर। अभी सपोज मेरे प्रोडक्ट को डिमांड ज्यादा है, मैं क्या करूंगी, लेबर का सप्लाई बढ़ा दूंगी, प्रोडक्शन बढ़ा दूंगी, और सप्लाई मीट करेगा मेरे डिमांड को, बराबर। अभी मेरे प्रोडक्ट को कोई डिमांड ही नहीं है, ज्यादा डिमांड नहीं है, लेबर का सप्लाई कम करूंगी, जितने भी लेबर है उनको कट शॉर्ट मार के 50% कर दूंगी, लेबर कम हुआ, प्रोडक्शन कम हुआ, एंड सप्लाई भी मार्केट में कम हुआ, नुकसान नहीं है, ठीक है। शॉर्ट पीरियड इज अ पीरियड ऑफ लेस देन 1 year. इन दिस पीरियड फर्म कैन ओनली मेक एडजस्टमेंट इन इनपुट्स लाइक लेबर टू इंक्रीज द सप्लाई ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज। अभी थर्ड वन है लॉन्ग पीरियड। अभी लॉन्ग पीरियड में आप लोग बोलोगे लॉन्ग रन इज अ पीरियड of time in which all factors of production, what are the 3 factors of production, can you all tell me? Yesterday we studied what are the 4 factors of production. What are the 4 factors of production? Land, yes, land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is the seller himself, okay. So other 3 factors, that is land, labor, and capital, what they will do, and what are the cost, लैंड को हम लोग क्या कॉस्ट देते हैं, लैंड को हम लोग क्या देते हैं, रिवॉर्ड, रेंट, लेबर को वेजेस, वेरी गुड, एंड कैपिटल में क्या देते हैं हम लोग, इंटरेस्ट, एंड एंटरप्रेन्योर क्या अर्न करता है, वेरी गुड, प्रॉफिट। सो बेसिकली हम लोग को अगर हमारे प्रोडक्ट को डिमांड नहीं है मार्केट में, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, सप्लाई कम करेंगे। सप्लाई कैसे कम करेंगे, फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, दैट इज इनपुट ऑफ सच फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन वी विल रेड्यूस। सपोज हमारे प्रोडक्ट का डिमांड है, सप्लाई बढ़ाना है हमको, कैसे बढ़ेगा, प्रोडक्शन बढ़ेगा तब सप्लाई बढ़ेगा। तो वो कैसे होगा, जब हम फैक्टर्स ऑफ प्रोडक्शन भी इंक्रीज करेंगे, लैंड बढ़ाएंगे, लैंड ज्यादा यूज करेंगे, कैपिटल ज्यादा यूज करेंगे, ठीक है। एक मशीन था, आज 2 मशीन ले लिया, 3 मशीन ले लिया, टेक्नोलॉजी अपग्रेड करेंगे, पुराना मशीन था नया मशीन में अपग्रेड किया, लेबर बढ़ा दिया, okay. And costs are variable, in long run firms are able to adjust all costs. It is for few years, generally up to 5 years. Short period was till 1 year, this is up till 5 years. Now very long period is beyond 5 years, is more than 5 years. Over here very long period is a production time that is so long that all inputs are variable. All inputs are variable. All inputs are variable means what? Whatever factor of production we are using in our production process, they are variable. Variable means that we can change. We can increase depending upon the demand. We can decrease depending upon the demand. Okay. But over here, production process takes more time. Production process of a product takes more time. अभी मैं सपोज कुछ मेटल का काम कर रही हूँ, आज के आज बन जाएगा क्या, 1 साल में बनेगा, 5 साल के अंदर बनेगा, बड़ा सा रॉड मेरे को बनाना है, नहीं बनेगा। या फिर कुछ ऐसा प्रोडक्ट जिसको प्रोडक्ट प्रोसेस होने के लिए टाइम लगता है, वो आता है वेरी लॉन्ग पीरियड में। एम आई क्लियर टिल हियर? नेक्स्ट थिंग इज ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ कंपटीशन। नाउ वी ऑल ऑफ अस नो एवरीवेयर कंपटीशन इज देयर। आज मैं हूँ, मैं आपके साथ कॉम्पीट कर रही हूँ, आप हो, आप मेरे साथ कॉम्पीट कर रहे हो, बराबर। सो एवरीवेयर कंपटीशन इज देयर अमॉन्ग द सेलर and among the buyer as well. Competition among the seller and buyer is the most important criteria for the classification of market in economics. Let us study various types of market in the on the basis of competition among the seller. अभी ये पार्ट हम लोग सिर्फ सेलर के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से पढ़ रहे हैं. Whose point of view are we studying from? Seller's point of view. Okay. There are 2 forms of market: perfect competition and imperfect competition. Okay. In perfect competition, it is divided into three parts: monopoly, monopolistic, and oligopoly. Okay. Okay. Moving ahead now, perfect competition. Now, what is perfect competition? That, now, all of it we are going to study meaning, meaning, definition, and features of each and every market we are going to study. About the perfect competition market, about monopoly, monopolistic, and oligopoly. Meaning, definition, and feature we are going to study. Okay. Perfect competition is an ideal and imaginary concept, is an ideal and imaginary concept of a market rather than actual market. This means perfect competition is just a theoretical concept. It has no existence in terms of reality, in terms of truth. Okay. Now, second is the definition. Definition is given by John Robinson. John Robinson tells us that perfect competition prevails. Prevails means exist when the demand for output of each producer is perfectly elastic. This means what? Perfect competition is a situation when it will exist when uh, when the person demands for a particular product and producers are able to supply the product perfectly elastic. Means a slight change in price will lead to more than proportionate change in demand. Over here it means that a producer can supply and can meet the needs of demand, market demand, as per the situation. Three important terms they have told over here about the perfect competition. Perfect competitive market is one in which we have numbers of buyers and sellers. When we have numbers of buyers and sellers, all the buyers and sellers are engaged in buying and selling activity of a homogeneous product. Homogeneous product means what? Identical, same product, same size, same color, same shape. Okay, without any restrictions. Government is not putting any kind of restrictions on them. Moreover, both buyer and seller possess own perfect knowledge, having perfect knowledge about the market condition. So what is the meaning of perfect competition? Perfect competition, first thing is that it does not exist in reality. It is just a theoretical concept. वो सच्चाई में नहीं आता है, क्योंकि एप्पल भी अगर हम लोग लेते हैं, आप लोग बोलोगे एप्पल का शेप सेम होता है, साइज सेम होता है, कलर सेम होता है, बट हर एक एप्पल का साइज सेम होता है क्या? थोड़ा भी फर्क नहीं होगा, ऐसा होगा क्या? एक ही खेत में, एक ही खेत का पकड़ते, चलो मैं हूँ फार्मर एप्पल का, जरूरी है मेरे जितने भी प्रोड्यूस किए एप्पल है वो सारे सेम रहे? नो. सो इधर ही वो फेल हो जा रहा है. फर्स्ट थिंग. Second thing, what they are telling, that there should be large number of buyer and large number of seller selling homogeneous product, and government will not interfere in any of the thing. Secondly, they are telling that buyer and seller both of them are having perfect and correct knowledge about the market condition. क्या ये सच हो सकता है? आप ही बोलो मुझे, क्या ये सच हो सकता है? मैं एज अ बायर हूँ, मुझे हर एक बायर का मुझे हर एक प्रोडक्ट के मार्केट का नॉलेज होगा बायर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से? नहीं, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. दे माइट बी अ सिचुएशन वेयर आई एम लैकिंग बिहाइंड और वेयर आई हैव बीन मिसलेड. ओके, चलो मूविंग अहेड इज द feature. There are total 8 features of perfect competition. First one is large number of buyers and seller, where I already told you that it is a market condition where we have large number of buyer and large number of sellers. Okay, under perfect competition there are large number of buyers and sellers. Okay, and each, now suppose how many students are we there in this particular meeting? How many people are there? Suppose 17. Okay, thank you, Niranjan. We are 17. We are 17 sellers in the market selling, for example, apple. Selling apple. Okay, and this product is a homogeneous. This product is a homogeneous product. मैंने जो मेरे पास जो एप्पल है, सेम साइज, सेम शेप, सेम कलर का एप्पल निरंजन के पास है, जिग्ना के पास है, आदित्य के पास है, जॉयल के पास है. Everyone are having same. We are 17 sellers selling apple that is homogeneous. We are having the facility of free entry and free exit. Suppose today I don't want to sell apple, I want to sell grapes. So I can exit from selling apple and I can move for selling grapes. 17 का क्या हो गया? 16. Does it matter? No. People who were coming near to me and purchasing apples from me, they will shift from me to someone else who is selling apple. Will it affect? Will it affect the market? Today I've decided, no, I'm not going to sell apple, I'm going to sell grapes. Will apple market will be affected? Will apple market will be affected? Yes, Gauri, it won't be affected. Why? एक seller कम होने से क्या होता है? कुछ नहीं. First, we will take the point of view of seller. At this, we are going to study from the seller's point of view only. Secondly, what I am telling you all, single price. Homogeneous product, apple, same color, same shape, same size. Next is single price. Suppose 1 kilo of apple I am going to sell for 50 rupees. 1 kilo of apple I am going to sell for 50 rupees. Same thing other 16 seller will do. They will also sell their 1 kilo of apple for 50 rupees. इसका एक एग्जांपल बोलती हूँ. अगर निरंजन ने सोचा नहीं यार 50 रुपए में मैं बेचूंगा नहीं, I will be selling it for 40 rupees. What will happen in the market? Market will get disturbed and all the buyers will be attracted towards Niranjan and they will be selling the product from Niranjan because same product is there and he's selling at the lower price. So that is why fourth important rule of the perfect competition is that there should be single price. They should not change the price. Now how will the price will be determined? निरंजन बोल रहा है 40, अनिकेत बोल रहा है 30, जिग्ना बोल रही है 20, मैं बोल रही हूँ 50 और गौरी बोल रही है 80. सब लोग अपना अलग अलग प्राइस दे आर डिसाइडिंग. हाउ द प्राइस विल बी सिंगल प्राइस? It is based on the equilibrium of demand. This is demand slope, this is supply slope, and this is the point of equilibrium. This is the point of equilibrium, and this will be the price fixed for this particular quantity. This is our next concept we will be studying in detail over there. Okay, price is determined where there is intersection or interaction between demand and supply. Is the thing clear? I can't decide the price, you can't decide the price, we are no one to decide the price as a seller or as a buyer. How it will be determined? When the intersection of this point take place of demand and supply. Now moving ahead, अभी हम लोग ने सोचा प्राइस का हो गया. Perfect knowledge, the buyer and seller should have perfect knowledge about the market condition. Every seller and buyer has the knowledge about the price, about the quality, about the sources, about the quantity. Okay, ये fifth rule था, fifth features. Sixth one, perfect mobility. Perfect mobility means what? Easily movable from one place to another. Today I am selling apple at Kalyan, at a place called Rambagh. Niranjan is sitting at Badlapur and he is selling his apple at place called Rameshwadi. Same with your locality, whatever the localities are there. Okay, different syndicate or else Birla Road or else Ulasnagar 4 number. Okay, wherever we are split it, we can change our location. Today I'm selling at which place I said Rambagh. Tomorrow I'll sell go and sell at Shivaji Chowk. है ना, गाड़ी लेके मैं मूव कर सकती हूँ, शॉप थोड़ी है मेरा. So absence of transport cost. Second important thing they have told us about here, that we cannot add a transportation cost. मेरी मर्जी, I am selling front of my house. My wish, I am selling far away from my house. I cannot add the transportation cost. If I add transportation cost, then single price won't prevail in the market. No government intervention. Government will not interfere in our uh, in perfect competition. I want to sell apple, I will go and sell apple. I want to sell grapes tomorrow, I will go and sell grapes tomorrow. I want to sell some other vegetable, I will be selling that. No government will question me like, why are you were selling apple yesterday, today you're going to, today why are you selling grapes, today why are you selling vegetable? Government will not interfere. Okay. Okay, the concept is clear. If yes, then select yes. So tomorrow, in the next lecture, we will this determination under perfect competition and imperfect competition as well. Okay.